African private sector continues to grow from strength to strength. Last year, business leaders from across the continent came together to announce their collective vision for Africa's inclusive and sustainable economic growth and development, a vision that is focused on sustainable business and bold action to address some of the continent's most urgent opportunities. They formed the Africa Business Coalition, convened by the United Nations Global Compact. Today, the Africa Business Leaders Coalition, known as the ABLC, is the first ever Pan-African coalition of business leaders that is focused on driving economic growth and development in Africa through private sector engagement.
Allow me to share what the ABLC has been able to accomplish in a period of less than 12 months. We already have 58 companies that are members, and these are spread across the continent of Africa. These companies represent 1 million employees as well as $150 billion in revenue.
At COP27, members of the ABLC signed a climate statement, committing to climate action within their business operations and their supply chains. 1 year later, ABLC members have made tremendous progress towards meeting their commitments. Today, double the number of ABLC members are setting targets to increase use of renewables. More ABLC members are measuring and disclosing greenhouse gas emissions. More than double the number of ABLC members are developing resilience plans because they recognize that these plans are a critical business strategy to address climate impact. And ABLC members are planning for a fair and equitable transition to a zero-carbon economy, ensuring that no one is left behind.
Members of the ABLC represent some of the largest businesses in the continent, and they have been able to have groundbreaking investments in 1 year. That in itself, the ambition, the action, the implementables should be able to change the perception of investment and to raise ambition of global entities that are looking at how they actually intersect with the continent and EMTE markets.
The work of the coalition does not stop here. The African business community has a critical role to play at COP28 and in delivering the climate goals of the Paris Agreement and the African Union Agenda 2063. The coalition is ready to drive actionable change across Africa.
If we combine our effort around the 10 principles of the United Nations Global Compact that then support the 17 SDGs or Sustainable Development Goals, I think we'll be successful.
I think the ABLC can be a very important catalyst for change, for the system change in all the different sectors.
It's an opportunity to show and demonstrate that we are action-oriented by showing some of the great stories that are coming from different companies in different sectors to be an inspirational for all the other companies around.
There's an African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go with others. It's on that basis that we joined the African Business Leaders Coalition.
As a group of passionate leaders, the ABLC will continue on their mission to build the Africa we want and the Africa that the world needs. But we need your help. We need enlightened business leaders to join the Africa Business Leaders Coalition. And we need governments to create enabling environments and policies that encourage investment in the green economy.
I would say we should all get involved. We must be committed to this cause because it is a cause of a lifetime.
The call to action for CEOs will be to drive climate action and set meaningful targets.
I think we need to stop talking. I think we've talked enough. We are going to COP28, which means what, 28 years? What have we done? What do we have to show for it? And we really need to sit back and think about taking action.
The ABLC is an advocacy group, and in its policy recommendations, it has called for an increase in financing towards climate action on the continent and beyond. Another is to achieve decarbonization targets and to support bankable projects on the continent to facilitate the continent's climate journey.
Join us, join us, join us. We need everybody to be action-bound, focused on ensuring that we are creating a different future, a better future for the youth of today.
Join the Africa Business Leaders Coalition today.